Happy Father's Day, everyone. I want to congratulate all the fathers out there, all the biological fathers, all the stepfathers, and all those just stepping in, even though they may be mothers who happen to be mothers and fathers. Congratulations on your day and celebration. But I want to talk to those that don't really have anything to celebrate. Now, they always say Hallmark has a card for everything, but do they? I remember thinking, what kind of card am I going to get? My father really wasn't a part of my life. I don't have any hard feelings against him. Matter of fact, we're very close today. Thank the Lord for bringing that back. I didn't have that throughout my life. I had a stepfather who did the best he could. But what do you do when there's no card to give? And I know many of you know that. And sometimes I wish we wouldn't give titles to days. Because there's people out there that's like, I don't have a father. What am I here to celebrate? Perhaps for your sake, we should say Happy Caregiver Day. And I know for some of you, you don't want to hear this, but there is a Father in heaven that loves you. And there's a Father in heaven that cares about you and has been with you every step of the way, every breath you've taken from the moment you entered this world, and He will be there to the moment you leave this world. He has never taken His eyes off you, and even though you may feel alone many times and forgotten and unwanted, and I know many of you don't want to hear that, especially on Father's Day, because there's not a card that says, hey Dad, thanks for leaving me. Hey Dad, thanks for beating me. Hey Dad, thanks for molesting me. Hey Dad, thanks for being an alcoholic, a drug addict. Hey Dad, thanks for breaking the law and being in prison for my entire life. Thanks Dad for never loving me. Thanks Dad for never hugging me, for never kissing me, for never telling me what a great job I've done. Thanks Dad. Happy Father's Day. For all of you out there whose hearts broken, let's give thanks for those in our lives that we've had. Those of us that have had people in our lives, whether it's a mother, whether it's a friend, whether it's a relative, a co-worker that's really just been there for you. Let's give them thanks today if you don't have anybody else to give thanks to. Step-parents have really stepped up and done the job. Grandparents who have become parents, they have had to strike that title of grandparent and have to become a parent to their grandchildren. Congratulations. Great job. For those of you that just feel as though there's nothing to give thanks for, please look to God. Please remember, there is a Father in heaven that loves you, that has always been there. I promise you, it feels as though you were alone, but I promise you He was there. He was there every step of the way, and He loves you. And I beg of you to call upon His name, to say, Father in heaven, I love you. Thank you for always being with me when I had no one else. Thank you for always loving me when no one else would, when no one else cared for me. Those that have been thrown off into orphanages, those that neither parent cared to stick around, or were not financially able to stick around, or for whatever reason was unable to take care of you. Those of you in foster care, there's a Father in heaven. There is a God that loves you how you are. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, He loves you. He cares for you. And He's waiting patiently for you to call on His name, to reach out to Him. And let's celebrate Him on this day. Let's celebrate your foster parents. Let's celebrate your adopted parents. Let's celebrate your mother, who has had to stand in both sections of your life, both mother and father. Your grandparents, a friend, a family that's just been there when you were all alone. And I just ask this day that more importantly, we give thanks to God. So happy Father's Day. And for those of you that have fathers that have just been there for you, that have worked 2, 3 jobs, that have gave up their time, that have given up their careers, gave up their lives, gave up everything for you, that love you wholeheartedly, that kiss you goodnight, that hold you tight. They've taken you to games and to fishing and hunting and surfing and swimming and boating and skiing and parachuting and cliff jumping and rock climbing and rappelling and zip lining and camping and all these things. And every night they were there and they prayed for you. And every night they were there, they said they love you. Be so thankful for them. Be thankful for them and give them the praise they deserve. This one day for them. Okay? Thank you guys so much for listening. And I just pray right now, Jesus, that you be with those that never had a father figure. That they are hurting and crying out to you. And they hate days like this. They hate days like this because they went to school and they will never be able to say, yeah, I have a father. They went to places and they was never able to go to a dance, father dance, daughter dance. They were never able to celebrate that. But you were there waiting. You were always there waiting in the midst saying, I love you. Because God considers every day with you special. All right? Every day with you is a gift that he gives you. Every moment of your life, he says, this is my gift to you because I love you and I care about you. And when you're alone, you are not alone. I promise you. I see you where you are at. I saw those tears. I saw every hit, every curse word, every destroying word that was spoken to you. I heard it and my heart broke. And I gathered those tears and I have them and I remember them. I remember every pain, every cry, every torment, every time you were touched inappropriately, every horrible, horrible thing. And I remember in one day, if you don't give up, I will make it right. One day, if you just wait patiently for me, I will make it okay. I promise you. I promise you. I collected every tear in a jar. I have a jar of tears I look upon, and I remember my child's name. And he loves you, and he cries with you, and he mourns with you, but more importantly, he rejoices of that day that you call on his name so that you can be with him forever. Okay? God loves you. We love you. I care for you because God's heart's in me. And it's God's love that really is why I care. So please, call on his name. Congratulate him this day. Celebrate him this day, this Father's Day. This Caretaker Day. Alright guys, this is Christian Soldier 99.